Now that we know the properties of a square and a rectangle, we can use this information that we know to help us find unknown or angles that we do not know inside a square or a rectangle. If we have a square, we know that all the sides are equal in length. So if this is 2 meters, this is also 2 meters, and so is this side, and so is that side, right? We also know that all the corners in a square are right angles. They're all right angles. That means that every corner must equal 90 degrees. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. So sometimes you may come across a question where the angle or the corner is cut in half like that, and they only give you the size of one angle. So here I have a smaller angle and here I have a smaller angle. So they only give you the size of one angle. Let's pretend that this angle over here is 43 degrees. And then I have a letter over here, let's just say letter A. And the question says, find the size of A. So I need to know what A is inside this square. So I know that every whole corner in a square comes up to 90 degrees. I know that already. And here I only have 43 degrees and I need to find the missing angle. So what I do is I take my 90 degrees because these are perpendicular lines. They meet at 90 degrees. And I just need to take away the information I do have, which is the 43 degrees. So I have 90 minus 43. That is going to give me what A is. A is equal to 90 minus 43. So let's do that on the side. 0 minus 3 I can't do, I have to borrow. That becomes 8. I borrow 1, so I have 10 minus 3, which becomes 7. 8 minus 4 is 4, so I have 47 degrees. That means that this part of the angle and A, which is now I know is 47, they have to add up to equal to 90 degrees, and we can check it. Now we can check it by saying 47 plus 43. 7 plus 3 is 10, carry the 1. 0 plus 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 90 degrees. So that means my missing angle A is 90 degrees. All you have to do is take the total of the corner, which we know is always 90 degrees for a square, and I take away what I already have. I have the 43, I took that away, and I was left with 47 degrees, which is what A must be, because these two added together have to give me 90 degrees. So that is if you're finding an unknown angle in a square. What happens if you have a question where you need to find the unknown angle of a rectangle? So we know with our rectangle, the top and the bottom, the opposite sides, we know are equal. So if this is 10 meters, then the bottom is also 10 meters. And these opposite sides are also equal to each other, but not the same as the long side. So if this is 2 meters, then this is also going to be 2 meters. We also know that for a square, all corners equal 90 degrees. We know that all of the corners equal to 90 degrees because these lines are perpendicular to each other. So again, if I have another situation where we've cut our corner in half, and I know that this part over here is 25 degrees, and now I need to find X, which is this part over there. I have two angles, this one's 25 and that one is X. It's one that we don't know. How do I find it? So to find X, I know that this whole corner equals 90 degrees, right? And I know that I have only 25 degrees of the corner, but I need to find the rest left over. So I take away what I have, which is the 25 degrees. Let's do it on the side. 90 minus 25. 0 minus 5 I can't do, so I have to borrow from next door. I now have 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. So I have 65 degrees. So that means X, which is what I didn't know, I now know is 65 degrees because this 65 plus this 25 must equal 90. Let's check. 65 plus 25. 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 90 degrees. I know because rectangles always meet at 90-degree corners. So if I have only one, it's very easy for me to find the other one. I just have to take what I have and minus it from 90 degrees. If you understand this clearly, then please pause the video now and try do this activity on your whiteboard by yourself. Here I have 70 degrees, 65 degrees. I have 45 degrees here and 45 degrees here. And I need to find the missing angles A and B. Pause this and try this activity on your whiteboard by yourself now.